Hi everyone, welcome to this channel. My name is Lavanya and I'm a qualified chartered accountant. I have cleared all my levels in the first attempt and I also hold an All India rank in my CA Foundation. In this video, I actually want to address what were my learnings from the 5 years of writing law papers and the journey. Some background, in my CA Foundation law, I had gotten, I think, around 50 marks. In my intermediate, it actually was my highest, which I had got 69 in my law paper. And then in my final, the trajectory again came down where I scored a 55. Now, through this, if you see the graph, it's quite up and down. And I think retrospectively, now that I look back, I can tell you what were the changes that I made to go from a 50 to a 68 and what was the reason my marks came slightly down in my CA final exams. These were some of my learnings and strategies in the law paper for somebody who is just, entering into the CA world or you're giving any of your levels. I think this would be really helpful. The first thing that I realized is there is a certain methodology to write a law paper, right? So in a law paper, if you're recently, and this is the first time you're writing your law paper at a foundation level, the mistake that I made was I had not given enough focus to that format, right? While when I read a case study, you know the particular answer to it, I did not know how to write the answer and what the examiner would look for. In a law paper, your components should be the first should always be the provision. The second paragraph should be your interpretation, and the final paragraph should be the conclusion to the case study. You cannot directly go to a conclusion or switch this around, and the examiner really looks at this and there are marks for this. In my CA Foundation law, that is where I really faltered because this was a format that I hadn't followed to the T. Even when it came to the provisions, right? Knowing your section numbers is good, but it is not required. What is required is to write the language of the law, and that you get only through multiple readings. So ensure that you're reading your material multiple times and you know the language of how the sections are phrased. A lot of the times we know what the section says and what is the essence of the section, but we're not able to write it in the language of the law, which ends up making us lose marks. The second thing is this was a mistake I had done in my CA final level where on the last day I had ended up, being lazy or like being in so much stress that I did not solve all the back questions in the material again. And I had skipped a couple of small chapters. In your CA final level, when you have such a wide and vast portion, this actually makes a huge difference. In your large chapters and tricky chapters, people can actually make as many twisted questions. But in these small chapters, a lot of the times that we tend to ignore, which have a 3 to 5 mark weightage, there is not that much complication and it takes hardly 15 to 20 minutes of your time. So the second tip I would give you is don't skip these chapters and do all the back questions. No matter how much of a hurry you are in, ensure you are solving reading through every single back question because in the paper itself, a lot of the things repeat from the back. Now, the third thing that I have realized is from an MCQ perspective. Ensure that you're remembering all the limits, you're remembering the dates, you're remembering, things like how many directors, what is the limit on directors, what are, so ensure these kind of dates and limits are on the tip of your tongue and you know it because in your MCQ, a lot of the times this is what they test. And we tend to get confused, right? You might know the limit if, when you read the text, you're like, this is obvious. But when you go to the paper and there are 4 MCQ options there, all of which look quite similar to each other, you tend to get confused. The fourth and the most important thing is do not ignore amendments, right? And I learned this the hard way in my CA foundation. So when I came to my intermediate, I ensured I had done this properly. So doing your amendments is actually quite simple. The RTPs, when the institute releases, has all the amendments that are applicable for your attempt. Ensure you're going through all these amendments because a lot of the times, at least 10 marks in your paper is coming from these amendments. And if you don't do it, you're ending up losing those easy marks for which the material is quite less. And this was a huge mistake that I made in my CA foundation, which I ensured I never repeated again. So these were actually my top 4 learnings that I learned from writing law papers over the course of 5 years. And I hope this actually helps you guys to strategize better and help you when you're writing a law paper.